This one right here?
You know, I've said this before. When it comes to scary entertainment, horror games got it.
Bro, not gonna lie, I don't fucking like scary things. I don't like, but let's just do this.
But what if we took it a step further? What if instead of playing these games and controlling the characters, we went for that full immersive experience and we're in the games? Would we survive? Well, that's exactly what we're doing today.
Nope, I'm not gonna survive. Never. And this is what am I gonna survive if I enter a horror game, bro? Oh, I'm gonna melt in the game. Bro, I'm gonna melt in the game.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we gonna be going over some horror games I could easily survive. And I don't got no time to spare. Y'all know what we do. Strategy, game plan, thought process, and of course, some of the ones that I can't.
Damn, I think it looks good though. Fierce of Fun.
A lot of y'all may know that I've gone over this series before, but in case you don't know it, Fears to Fathom is like any other horror game series, except these games are based on true stories. And not like The Conjuring based on a true story where they exaggerate everything, like a pencil will fall and they'll be like, "It was a demon!" Nah, I'm talking real stories with real events submitted by real people. And that makes these games automatically way scarier than other games. Last time I went over one of these, I did Carson House, which is about, spoiler alert, about your pet ex breaking into your crib and trying to...
Don't tell me if I'm in a game I'm going to get scared of this one. No. I can't be scared of you. I can't. I can't be scared of you. Because what is going to be in my mind if I see you in the game? What's going to be in my mind if I see you in the game? Bro.
Killed you. I know. Relatable. So this time I decided
I will slap that bitch. Exactly, bro. Fuck you talking about. Me too, bro. I'm gonna slap her in another way. I'm gonna slap her another way. Fuck you
Episode
talking
5, Woodbury Getaway. In this one, we play as this girl who's planning a cabin trip with her buddies. And since it takes place in 2007 and Airbnb didn't exist yet, they rent this cheap spot through a website like back in the good old days. But on the way up there, stuff gets a little weird. First off, one of the two friends that was coming on the trip with you starts running late. So you're stuck alone with your other friend, which you may be like, "Oh, how was that bad?" The other friend is a dude, which wouldn't be a problem if he wasn't a dude who clearly likes you. Yeah, and he's not...
If he wasn't a dude, then I knew what was going to happen then. If I'm stuck with a friend somewhere and it's not a dude, bro, why should I be scared? I'll only be scared if I hear some sounds. If I don't hear any sound, if I don't hear any noise, bro, you're not a dude. There's a bed right there. Fuck what you doing? There's a bed right there. Remove your clothes. Let's do that and let's finish. Fuck is you talking about?
So discreet about it either. He's one of those "where my hug at" dudes. Type of dude to smell the top of your head when he hugs you and stuff. So
what?
You know that.
What type of dude's gonna smell my neck when he hugs me? Like, bro, you crazy? Fuck, I'm not gay.
That's already bad. Then the area the cabin is in, the locals are just weird. And I'm not even saying that because they're all chopped. Like, you know, they're nice.
They all chopped. No, bro. No. On some real shit, they all chopped. Like, that ass, bro.
And the locals
they
are
all
just
chopped.
weird.
Look at this guy over here. No, he's old. We understand.
And I'm not even saying that because...
What the fuck do you mean by they are not? Oh, they chopped. They're chopped as fuck.
They're all chopped. Like, you know, they're nice.
All chopped, bro. Like, that ass. They are chopped.
But weirdly nice.
See this guy. This guy is old, but no. We're not gonna. Sometimes you do understand, but with this time we're not gonna understand nothing. They are chopped.
Nice. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That ever happened to y'all? You go to another state or city and everyone there just seems off. That junk is scary. I remember one time I was in Pennsylvania visiting a friend and we stopped at the mall and it was the weirdest thing. I'm in the mall, right? And these dudes walking past me are like smiling at me and greeting me and stuff. Like, ugh. I thought I was in the mall, not Chick-fil-A, bro. Keep it
But you just say you went to the mall. What you mean by you thought you were in the mall? You were in the mall.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder for our main character, when they arrive at the cabin, they find the owner of the crib just chilling there. Yeah, like imagine your Airbnb host is just kicked up at the spot you rented talking about some, oh my bad, I was just fixing the sink. Like, are we serious? This one 99 a night gets us? Or at least that's who they thought was the owner of the crib. Cause after our friend leaves to go get our other friend who was running late, we're left alone with this host. And after we receive a message from the host while he's right in front of us, we realize this guy is not the host. Yup, Woodbury Getaway is about a stranger infiltrating your cabin without you even realizing it. Which is kind of like the last one we did, but he was already in there, so it's different. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with this time. And I'm gonna be honest, this is just too easy. You telling me my opposition in this one is an old man who, let's be honest, is homeless. He's illegally staying in someone else's crib. He's homeless. And what? Has a hammer for a weapon? Oh, please. At least the one from the last.
Yo, bro, you can't be coming towards me and I run.
Crib. He's homeless.
First,
and what? Has a hammer for a weapon? Oh, please. At least the one from the last game was a meth head, so she had, like, you know, some extra.
She can't be coming towards me and I run. Oh.
Durability. But this dude is a regular. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save myself the time and the energy and do what the girl should have done when she found out this guy was a phony. If I was in this, the second I get a text message from the actual host while this phony host is right in front of me, I'ma simply be like, excuse me, let me go to the bathroom real quick. And I'm texting my weirdo friend to come back immediately. He gonna come rushing back cause you know, he like me or whatever. And at the same time, I'll tell the actual host to call the cops just like in the game. And after that, it'll be happily ever after. I'll be Gucci Kabuchi. Energy saved, time saved, and I didn't even break a nail.
It's not scary.
I know I had to bring it back. Once again, we got Resident Evil, but this time, Resident Evil 8. If you don't know this one takes place a few years after Resident Evil 7, where after saving our girl, we finally settled down and had a baby. Oh my goodness, can I get an applause? Can I get an applause? Started off good. We know something gotta go down. And this one might have one of the craziest intros to a game I've ever seen. Cause within the first 2 seconds of this one, my wife, the mother of my child, the woman I hold so dear and cherish so much, gets gunned down immediately. And me and my baby both get kidnapped. Yup, and just like the last game.
What? And you leave them? Fuck is you doing?
I'm tasked with rescuing my baby. But instead of it being from a Louisiana home, it is a whole castle. Yeah, just think I look like Mario? I don't even know that baby that well for me to go face off against a freaking fish monster.
That animal looks
I don't even know that baby that well for me to go face off against a freaking fish.
Fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I think Dabo looks good than this animal right here. No, Dabo looks good on this animal. If you know Dabo, I think he looks good on this animal. Fuck! Damn!
Fish monster, a doll maker. Yeah, I know how I feel about dolls. A lady who's practically a vampire.
No, she's not gonna be a vampire if I see her. She's never gonna be a vampire if I see her. I don't fucking care if she's a vampire or not. I don't care because I don't give a fuck if she's a vampire or not, bro. I don't give a fuck. As long as I see you, who gonna stop you? No one. Who's gonna stop me from doing what? From doing what? If I see her in the game, bro. Fuck. I don't give a fuck whether you're a vampire or not. I'm gonna do what I want to do to you. What do you mean by vampire?
I don't mind this one that much. A lady who's practically a vampire, which
Damn.
I don't mind this one that much. And no joke, a dude who can manipulate metal. Yeah, they got me facing off against freaking Magneto. And that ain't even including the little minions running around and the final boss. Keep the baby, bro. I'm surviving this one. I'll move to Jamaica and just start over. This game is probably the most different one out of all of them. Yeah, it's a survival game like the rest where you're being chased by a...
You're from Poland, but like, your origin, where are you originally from? Poland? Are you born and raised in Poland? Are your parents from Poland? That's what I'm trying to ask. Oh, okay.
Killer. But the thing about this game is these dudes got everybody and their mama on the roster. Yeah, I'm talking Chucky, Michael Myers, Ghostface, Leatherface, Pinhead, Pyramid Head, Jigsaw, the Ring Girl, Freddy Krueger, a Xenomorph, and a Demogorgon. Like, are we serious? A Demogorgon? Y'all already had a Xenomorph. And to make things worse, this is already on top of their very own roster of killers. This is ridiculous. Like, how am I so...
Fuck is you doing, nigga? Like, go on. Just do it. For Ice, she's already ready for you, bro. Like, just do it. She's ready.
Poster. Dang. I know my strategies be elite, but if these dudes jump me, I won't even have time to think. But luckily for me, the game isn't played like that. In the game, yeah, there's hella killers, but you face them one at a time. So with this knowledge, now do I stand a chance? No. Because even if you do manage to outrun these dudes, the only way to leave the airs in this game is to fix 5 generators, which is like, look at me. I look like I could do a lot of things. Swing a baseball bat, maybe run a deli, but fix a generator? Come on, y'all, let's be real. Yeah, this is looking like a loss. And I know once the other 3 people I'm with get murked, there's a little hatch that opens up that you could escape through, but that's only if you find it. And I never did. Even in my most consistent era of playing this game, which was, I don't know, 2018, I would never find a hatch. So I'm not banking on that, I'm sorry. This one's a loss, y'all. Don't get it twisted though. I ain't saying I'm losing to all.
Are they all scary? Yeah, no, yeah. They are scary. No, this is not the complete list though.
On that, I'm sorry.
This
was a loss, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Are they all scary? Yeah. No, I thought it was God of War, Kratos. Where's our vampire at? Is she the one right here? Where's our vampire? She the one right here? Damn, this nigga looks chopped. This guy is chopped. This one too. Oh god. This one is bone chopped, so it's normal for him to be chopped. This one is bone chopped, so it's normal.
Though I ain't saying I'm losing to all the killers. Now when there's people like Chucky and Ghostface running around, you know they're getting whooped. But a majority of them, yeah, I won't lie, they got it.
Until Dawn. This is another game, or it's just a movie? This is a game or it's a movie?
I'm not gonna lie, this may sound crazy, but this might be my favorite horror game ever. So
it's a game.
Be prepared.
It's a game. Wait. Where can I see all these games?
For the app. Until Dawn is a decision-based horror game where we follow this group of teens or young adults who are staying at a ski lodge. Pretty dope trip, I gotta do it one day. But after playing
it's a game and a movie. Oh, game first.
Bit of a bad prank on one of their friends, it kinda sorta maybe leads to her and her sister's death. Yep, bodies never found. But it's not over, because after these tragic losses, they get the bright idea to come back again the next year. Yeah, 2 of their closest friends die because of them, and instead of calling it quits, they're like, so we bringing Uno next time, or... But this time when they returned to the lodge, stuff was different. Because this time, there was not 1, not 2, but 3 potential killers after them. Who are they and why are they doing it? I'll get to that in a second. And with no power in the crib or service on their phones, they have to try and survive until dawn. So yeah, this won't be easy, but I always find a way. Before I even get to my strategies though, and yes.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Like, damn, bro.
Easy, but I always find a way. Before I even get to...
Fuck is you doing, bro? Like, damn. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing, bro?
To my strategies though, and yes, strategies, because I have multiple. I gotta make a few things clear when it comes to what we're facing in this game. Because when I said we're going up against 3 potential killers, I kinda lied, Because in the game, 2 of the killers ain't even like really killers. They're more like misunderstood. One is Josh, who's the brother of the sister that died because of the prank. And to me, if he actually did want to murk the whole cast, except Sam and Chris, I don't know.
So in the game, right? So that guy wasn't even someone scared
because of the prank.
Is it him?
To me, if he actually did want to murk the whole cast,
then I'm good. Then if I hold one of them, nigga, you are dying instantly. You're dying in my hands, bro.
I don't understand. You think you're just gonna indirectly kill my sisters and it's gonna be peaches and roses? Nah. Still, I wouldn't want him to, but I'd understand. Instead though, he takes on this Fugazi Jigsaw personality to prank them back. And the other is the flamethrower guy, who is not very well kept, but he's not a bad guy. As a matter of fact, he's actually trying to take out the real problem in this game, the Wendigo. A skinny, ugly, bald monstrosity.
This guy was born ugly. If he wasn't born ugly, then he was born to be ugly. Damn! There are two things involved. Either he's born ugly or he was born to be ugly. On God. The fuck? It's not human. Oh, that's normal. Yeah, if it's not human, it's normal. Yeah, it's normal then.
Hella strong, hella durable, hella fast, can imitate people's voices, and its only weakness is fire. This thing is a problem. And while you may be thinking, well, on the bright side, you only got to worry about the one Wendigo, right? There are 14 of these things. Not just all roaming around. I don't want to make it seem that crazy. But if I made the wrong choices and ran into the wrong building, I could run into them. So yeah, this just went from difficult
No. If I'm in this game, no way. There's no way I'm gonna come out safe. Nigga, fuck what's you doing? If I'm in this game 5 minutes, I'm pulling out, bro. 5 minutes, I'm giving up.
Extremely difficult. But I think I'll be good. I mean, not to brag, but I'm a brag. I got the good ending on my first run of the game. Yeah. I did abandon Emily in those mines, though. Point is, though, I got this. All right, so we already know that in the game, I'm gonna have to deal with at least one of these lanky dudes. But TBH, I'm not even thinking about that. Cause part of my first strategy is realizing, TBH, I'm not even thinking about that. Cause
just fucking friendly. She's ready for me, bro. Fuck is you talking about? No, I love to join this game, bro. I freaking love to join this game.
My first strategy is realizing all this stuff only started happening after that dang prank. If you ain't know, all this stuff only happened because the main cast of the game pretty much pranked their friend Hannah by convincing her that the guy she wanted, Mike, was down to get down, if you get what I'm saying. But when she got in the room and found out it was a setup, she ran out the lodge, leading to her sister running after her and both of them, dying. And this junk pisses me off to this day, cause bro, talk about over dramatic. I understand they pranked you were humiliated.
Women are so dramatic, like, damn. So dramatic.
You were embarrassed, but running out into the snowy woods with no coat during a blizzard? What you think, you in a movie?
Oh, here he goes blaming the victim.
Is Hannah really that innocent though? Really? I'm not saying what happened to her was deserved. I'm not saying that. But that guy she liked wasn't like some rando or something. It was one of her best friend's boyfriend. And I can only speak for guys. I don't know if ladies got something like this. Y'all can let me know if y'all do. But guys have a rule for these situations. And it goes something like this. You don't do that. So honestly, a prank is calm compared to what I've seen other people get for doing the same thing. But I will say, where they dragged it was the whole recording thing. Like, mother, is that a selfie stick? The point is, all this happens because these dudes wanted to prank her and record her. Whether Hannah was being over dramatic or was innocent or whatever, doesn't matter in this situation. Because if I was in the game, this wouldn't happen at all. And that's my first strategy. If
I was in the game too, bro, that shit wouldn't have happened at all, bro. Folks are talking about. It wouldn't happen at all.
If I was in the game, I would have caught off the prank. Put the selfie stick down, man. All of this could have been prevented if they just had a simple conversation. And the funny part is, the girl who orchestrated this prank wasn't even the girl that was dating Mike. It wasn't Emily, it was Jessica, the girl who ends up taking Mike from Emily later. So what was the point in all this? That's like me snitching on you because you attempted to go rob a bank and then I go rob that bank. Yeah, strategy 1, I'm calling off the prank. Even if I didn't know this other stuff, bullying is just not in my nature. Unless I'm on the game, I'm a pretty nice guy. But let's say all this stuff still does happen, and I come back to the cabin the next year with the whole
Yo,
crew.
bro,
Now
what's
I'm not
up?
gonna deal with Josh playing Fugazi Jigsaw and a Wendigo. Well, that's also pretty simple. Here comes my second strategy. We know that Josh only got a chance to play Psycho Killer so well because he was left alone with only 2 people. But if I'm there, not a single person is leaving that crib on my watch. It's true. I don't care how bad Jesse and Mike want to get one in or how bad Emily wants to get her bag. No one is leaving the lodge until we get them lights on. Once we do, they can go die in the mines or on the mountain if they want to. But until then, ain't no one leaving. And with everyone forced into the crib, Joshua over here won't risk doing any of that stupid jigsaw stuff. Oh, but what about the Wendigo? You don't even gotta worry about that, cause this plan kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Cause after we get the lights on, the Wendigo won't even come near the crib. Why? Well, cause from what we know, they only hunt at night. Meaning, the light during the day probably affects their vision. Meaning, a huge source of light like this house would be a turn off for the Wendigo. Meaning, we good! Hand
Oh, so that means the demons were out there just because there wasn't light there. Oh, I get it. I get a point now. I get a point.
Wendigo gonna have to hold another L. She ain't eating me. It's just that easy, y'all. It really is.
Mouthwashing.
A lot of y'all asked for this one. Mouthwashing is a horror game where we follow this crew aboard a spaceship who are stranded after some idiot on board caused their ship to crash. And with no one coming to save them and barely any supplies, they try and hold out with nothing but a little bit of hope and hella mouthwash. Boom, we got the whole setup. Now before I continue, let me just say, this game is one of the most disturbing pieces of media I've ever experienced.
Damn.
Like, I don't know why I only thought movies could get this disturbing, but this game got it. And just like Dead by Daylight, this game is different than the rest of them. And not
Damn.
because of some difficulty thing, although
Bro, this game sounds risky though. It sounds really scary. Just I watching the how can I call this? By watching the trailer of it, like it really sounds scary.
it is pretty difficult. The thing with mouthwashing is, throughout the whole game, we're always the bad guy. If we're not playing as Jimmy, who, if you don't know, might as well be the devil. Like, he's a terrible guy. And an idiot. Actually, the same idiot who crashed the spaceship. We're playing as Curly, who obviously isn't as bad as Jimmy, but bro, this man is the GOAT of doing nothing. I just can't be either of the main characters in this game. I refuse to. So for this scenario, let's just say I'm a part of
Wait. Oh.
the crew instead. What am I gonna do to get out this situation? I mean, what can I do? The ship is destroyed, we don't got much besides mouthwash, and if we step outside, it's space, so we're dead. What I will do though, even if I am gonna go out, I'm not gonna let this bum stupid Jimmy waste any more of our precious oxygen on his ship. Forget
Damn.
all these time skips. Day 0 after the crash, me and Swansea paying Jimmy over here a visit and packing him up. After that, me and the rest of the crew could just slowly go out, cause hey, at least Jimmy's gone. Mouthwashing though, yeah, this is a loss.
But the graphics sounds like the game isn't scary though. From the graphics, it's like the game isn't scary.
Parasocial is another Chili as Art horror game just like the first time around, but instead of playing as a barista, this time we play as a female streamer. Yup, all my Discord members, your dream has finally been fulfilled. Derica FDB is finally real, kitty headphones and all. But being a female streamer ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Cause yeah, I already know some of y'all gonna be like, what you mean? You could just boot up a hot tub stream and run up some donos. Nah, it ain't that sweet. I mean, I could do that. But my point is, there's things that come with it. Whether you're playing into the meta or just being regular.
Damn.
Point is, there's things that come with it. Whether you're playing into the
She's fine as fuck, bro. What do you all think? Damn, bro. I'm not gonna see this bitch. Damn. No, she's good, dude. On God.
meta or just being regular, as a
Nope. She
female
wasn't
streamer,
that fine, though.
you gotta
She
be
wasn't.
careful. Cause them same dudes donating, spamming W's, you know, tier 3 sub for 4 years, could be the same ones thinking you their girlfriend and following you home. And that's exactly what this one's about. Parasocial relationships. Meaning, we got another stalker on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. So that
Yo,
should be
just
easy,
spam
right?
W's.
Just
I feel you, bro. W's in the motherfucking chat.
pop my domain like I did last time and I win. Nah, cause in this game, it's a bit more elaborate than that. You see, the stalker in this game has multiple chances to get me. But for some reason, he don't. He sees me at the store, he sees me in the elevator, the dude even gets into my apartment and he don't do nothing. What is wrong with you? What, you just stalking me for the love of the game, for sport? Try and kill me already. This dude even pulls up on me in the coffee shop and starts watching my VODs right next to me. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, if one of
Damn.
y'all pulled this on me, just expect to get popped or the authorities called on you immediately. I'm not playing. But the
Me
point
too,
is,
bro. Damn.
this dude is just not doing anything. Instead, what he'll do is he'll pull up to my stream and say all this weird stuff in my chat. Like, what is going on? Y'all know I don't stalk people often, so I don't know too much. But this isn't regular stalker activity. He would have struck by now. So what is going on? Well, it turns out, while you do have a stalker, it's not actually a tier 15 sub from your streams. It turns out, It's your ex. And not just him, but someone he hired to stalk you. His uncle who's pretending to be a cop so you don't go to them. And his mama who's pretending to be the building manager to monitor you. How the frick did he get his mama in this? And he's doing all so he can look like a hero when he comes to save you from your stalker and get back with you. I know. Insane. And while I am pretty smart, you know, I know big words.
Oh God, bro. Nigga got a head out. Nigga got a head out.
Insane. And while I am pretty
Bro.
smart, you know, I know big words.
If you go to school with this type of head, you come back with a grade of, let me say, you come back with something like B. Even B2, B is bad. B is still gonna be bad though. You need to come back with A, not just 1+, 2+. A with 2+, not 1. Bro, with this head, fuck's you talking about? This head? Bro, you go to school with this head, bro. Even the teacher is gonna be dull towards you. The teacher is gonna tell you, bro, words can't express how this head is gonna be if you're in school with it. Words can't express.
Homeostasis. I don't think I would figure this out. So then, how would I deal with this? Well, after some thinking, it hit me. Bro, I'm a streamer. A female streamer. Sorry, I just like doing
How old are you? Fuck no.
that effect. It has nothing to do with it. But I'm a streamer. A pretty successful one at that. 2K live viewers? That's pull. And that pull is gonna be what wins me this one. Imagine this. The stalker, after successfully following me around for the day, tuned into my stream to torment me and send me some more cryptic messages or whatever. As soon as I see his messages pop up on the feed, all he gonna hear is, yo chat, find out where this guy lives. His heart gonna immediately drop to his ankles. And considering my viewers are Japanese, I have no doubt they'll find every drop of info about this man. And that ain't even racist. Japan got one of the highest average IQs, so back off. In fact, they'll find so much info that my ex will have no choice but to call off his little ruse. And then he'll leave me alone. No violence, no bloodshed, just a little intimidation of one of his employees, and he'll realize the power this VTuber holds. Only downside is I'll probably get banned if I'm streaming on somewhere like Twitch and lose my livelihood for a little. And before you say, oh, but you could just tell me you're being stalked and felt unsafe. You think Twitch cares about their streamers' safety? Nope, but parasocial, I'm surviving. That was pretty much all the horror games I wanted to go over this time, and
bro, this was a W
comment
though.
down below the ones you guys
This is
think
a
I was
fucking
wrong or
W.
right about.
This was a fucking W. We can enjoy this.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but y'all, we are 120,000 subs away from that mill. Like, it's actually crazy. I don't even know what to say. I ain't gonna
W video, bro.
celebrate
W
too
video,
early,
chat.
'cause you never know, but thank you guys so much. We still got that charity thing going on at the end of the year, so keep sending in some charities y'all want to see me donate to.